Get started. Celine's getting everybody else in the room. Welcome, welcome, welcome. When you're jumping on, let me know where you're watching from. Love this part because you guys, we literally have people all over the world that get on here, which I think is pretty awesome because I'm just a gal in Kansas. I never in my wildest dreams did I think I would build a global business. And I did it by a few focused hours a day. I can't wait to share that with you. I can't wait to share exactly why I chose this model and how this model completely changed everything for me. I went from struggling, making an income online, spending money on a monthly basis to no monthly expenses, having more time with my family and more income, but having ownership. I never had that before. And I can't wait to share with you the difference because the old business model just doesn't work the way it used to work anymore. So let me go ahead and share my screen and we're going to dive right into the information and welcome everybody. South Africa in the house. They have shown up today. I love that. So let me do this. Okay. So today we're going to talk about digital income made simple. I'll share something with you. People call me Miss Simpleton. I do not like complicated things. I like to, how can we master a way to make money around our family and keep it simple? And so I want to share with you that was the whole goal. And I'm going to break that down for you today because I'm going to show you how everyday families are creating income streams in 2 hours a day without cold DMing people, tech confusion, or monthly overhead. Those were things that was so important to me. How can I help families have more time to do the things that they love? Because here's the reality. Here's the lie we have been told. Okay. How many of you know this? Okay. The formula: go to school, get good grades, get a good job, work hard, and retire someday. That system is broken. How many of you have gone to Walmart and the door greeter's 80? Do you think that person at 80 wants to be a door greeter at Walmart? No, they didn't have enough for retirement because people live longer and it's more expensive to live. Yes or yes, right? So unfortunately, what's happening is people are getting more jobs, which means they're missing moments that matter the most. You can never get time back with your family, by the way. They're running out of time to travel, or they don't even have the money to travel or do things with their kids and their grandkids. And we're working harder just to keep the bills paid. And we're not having that extra income to be able to leave a legacy for our family. See, success shouldn't mean asking a boss for permission to spend time with your family, right? Not in today's digital world today. So here's the shift. This is the shift in the digital economy. 4 years ago, the focus was completely different. It was isolated, right? You were more home business hustle. Today, that model is completely broken. It used to be people would spend hours and hours and hours living in direct messaging or bugging friends and family or having to deal with the shame of the hustle because they were friend requesting people and sliding into their comments. How many of you on here have done that before? That was me. I did that in network marketing. And you guys, that was hard for me because I'm an introvert, but it was harder not having the money to live with my family. Yes, I couldn't stand it either. The new reality, you guys, people today crave real community, genuine mentorship, and a family to support them in their corner. How many of you have done something before and your family didn't support you? Or, your friends looked at you like, what are you doing? And you just felt so isolated. It's not like that anymore in the digital world. So let me quickly introduce myself because this program is engineered for freedom, not for busyness. And my name is Michelle. I am the founder of the Legacy Builders program, but more importantly, I am a mom of six. I'm a grandma to five, and time with my family is the most important thing to me. Matter of fact, I have four of my little peanuts, four of my little grandchildren here. And when I get done with you guys today, I'm going with them and we're hanging out the rest of the day. That is the whole goal I had when I built my program. How can I help you have more time to do the things that you love? I built a seven-figure income stream putting my family first. I had no monthly business, no monthly expenses when I built my business to six figures. After that, it was 17 bucks a month, but I become an affiliate for that company. So it actually has never cost me anything. I started with zero followers. Okay, so if you're listening to me right now, you're like, I have a friend social media account, but I don't have a business one. Neither did I. That's what I love about building a business in today's digital world. And we have one mission, and that is to help families build freedom-based businesses. I didn't want a business to be busy. I wanted a business to be free. Same with you, right? Yes. Who wants to be free and still have the ability to make money? That's possible in today's digital world. It truly is. So here is real people with real results. Because we have grown a community to 61,000 people without any money spent on marketing. Logan, he's talking about how he had a $1,400 day, and in 9 days, he was over 6,300. He still has a full-time job. He's a dad of four. Here's Shirley. In 13 hours, she made 1,800. If you notice though, what were they doing when this money came in? The things that they love. And you're going to learn how that's possible. And nope, you don't need even need any tech skills to have an automated system. Paula last month had an $8,491 month. She was a door dasher. She traded door dashing long hours for digital, a simple digital income, and had an $8,400 month. How many of you, if you just did DoorDash and then made a few thousand a month, would change your life if you had an $8,000 month completely from home and around your family? Completely life changing. So let's talk about how this is possible. Well, here's the old way. You had to build your own product from scratch, which there's absolutely nothing wrong with that if you have the time, the energy, the confidence, and the expertise to do that. Or you can make a small percent off of somebody else's product. I'm actually drinking a network marketing product now that I've been drinking for 10 years. I am not bashing network marketing at all. Matter of fact, I think they have the best products, but I would make $12 when I sold this. You guys, if I wanted to make six figures, I would need to get 8,333 customers. That's a lot of work. That's why I had a lot of limiting beliefs. I had a lot of stinking thinking because I was like, I was working so hard in network marketing, but I didn't ask a really simple question, and that was how much is one cut, and no DMing people. And the payout, you keep 100% of the profit. Now, many of you might be asking, how can we keep 100% of the profit? Because it's digital. There's not a lot of costs involved. So all you have to pay after you get your program is a one-time $39 or $69 website fee. That unlocks you having the ability to make 100% profit on digital programs and zero monthly expenses. And you have complete ownership. You own your email list. Nobody can take that away from you. Social media is rented, but your email list is yours. And whatever you leave with today, remember this, email equals income. The bigger my email list, the more money I made. And you're tapping into a global customer base. When you promote something that's digital, the entire world is your customer base. I have a huge customer base in South Africa. If I was promoting this product, I couldn't sell it to South Africa, right? Because the shipping to get it there would be way too much. But you guys, the world has gone digital, right? No matter where we go, somebody is on their phone. So instead of chasing down 10 friends and asking for referrals, you can tap into social media where everybody hangs out at over 5.5 billion people that are already on social media scrolling and looking for a solution. Matter of fact, let me ask you a question. How many of you in here, I'm going to put my chat, how many of you in here have ever searched or Google on a way to make an income online or from home? How many of you have? Oh my gosh, that was me. I had searched, I had Googled so much that I got myself confused. How many of you have done that? I don't know. Could this work for me? Maybe I'm too old. Oh my gosh, I'm an introvert. I'm shy. I don't know tech. Oh my gosh, you guys, I beat myself up. But this is what I love about the digital world because you do not have to be alone. And guess what? No physical inventory to store in your garage. No shipping boxes, no fulfillment headaches, no returns. And they get delivered instant value through proven digital programs, digital education. If you love helping people, if your heart would smile, if somebody bought from you, you will absolutely love being part of the digital world. So here's the 4-step freedom formula. This is how I built an entire business in September of 2022. It's a beginner-friendly business model helping everyday people build a business that gives them more income, more time, and more control. Who wants more income and no time, right? And who wants more time and no money? I want them both. And that's the way this 4-step Freedom Formula Blueprint was created. Step 1, done for you digital offer where you make 100% profit, which is proven to work. This digital offer has already brought in 61,000 people. That's proven to work. Step 2, we teach you how to give value for free. I give away the Freedom Formula Blueprint, right? And step 3, we use pre-built automated systems that's attached to we call it the Freedom Machine because it's attached to your Freedom Formula Blueprint. The pre-built automated system works for you 24/7. And then step 4, we build multiple income streams where we have ownership. That's why it's called the Legacy Builders Program. You won't see a network marketing company called a legacy program because it's not a legacy because you do not have complete ownership of that. That's what exact blueprint that I followed to make 6 figures in 6 months as a newbie in the digital space. And we just want to build the genuine know, like, and trust through the attraction marketing. This is very important in today's trust economy world that we live in today. Let me explain what that means. How many of you look at content today and you question it way more than you did even 2 years ago, right? Because of the way AI is coming in hot. We don't know what's real on social media anymore, right? So we're in what's called a trust economy. We want to know, is this real? That's why having a community and being part of a community is so valuable. So step 3 and 4, the machine and the legacy you can live and leave. So our pre-built, simple, automated system. Your business keeps working while you're spending time with your family, and it runs 24/7 on the internet with 0 monthly expenses. As a mom, that was important to me. I wanted to show families how to build a business on a monthly basis with no monthly expenses. And you build multiple income streams. You create more ways to earn so you have more choices in life. You own your skills. Nobody can take them away from you. You have complete ownership of your system, of your email list, and you keep 100% of the profit on the digital program. I thought it was the most brilliant way to make an income and learn valuable skills. Because what's happening in today's world, we get so caught in being the busy cycle, right? We get so busy and we think we're doing activities that are making us money and we're not. And so I want to teach you to stop the busy being busy cycle. You don't need to work 80+ hours to build a legacy. You just don't. You just need to stop being busy. How many of you can relate to that? You'll go in your office and you'll start working, but you're doodling or you're scrolling on social media or you're checking emails and an hour went by and you're like, how did I lose that hour? That's what I want you to stop doing because the secret isn't more hours. It never is. It is focused income producing time that fits seamlessly into the pockets of your day. So I want to introduce you to the 2-hour daily pay routine. It's income producing activities. This is what it looks like. And our goal is to show you how to get your simple content creation where you're just sharing your story. You're being helpful to your perfect customer online. And if you're an introvert or shy, I get it. We will show you how to do that. You'll love it. And we show you how to do that in 1 hour a day. That doesn't mean you're spending an hour a day on social media. You're just spending an hour creating the content. It actually takes me 30 minutes to create 3 videos a day, is that? So at first it will probably take you an hour, but then you're going to get really good and it does it. 30 minutes copying, pasting free ads. I'm obsessed with the free ad strategy because I could copy paste free ads while I was drinking my favorite drink, listening to some training or listening to some music and just being in the comfort of anywhere I wanted to be in my home. And then 30 minutes responding to comments and emails. Those are the activities that make you money. And when you launch as a beginner into the digital space, this is exactly what I recommend. Because here's the thing, the results, you got 22 hours left in your day to be present with your kids or your grandkids or your life, or more time to be creative and more time to learn so you can earn. This was so important to me. I still stick to my 2 hour income producing day every single morning, and it has completely changed the way I do business. So Priscilla here, she loves empowering other moms. I love this because she goes, another mom has decided to grab the mind-blowing opportunity. This is the best decision anyone can make. She's earning an income while helping other women build their own legacy. So powerful. It's just a movement that we have created inside our community. So I just want to address some of these self-doubts you might have. Because one of the things when I heard digital, I thought, I don't have any tech skills. I don't like tech. I don't want to learn tech. How many have ever felt like that? That's why we made sure to give you a pre-built system that we walk you through connecting it to your own domain so you can brand you, my friend, and connecting it to your own payment gateways so you're paid directly into your bank account. You do not have to wait for no company to pay you. And you don't have to have any following. You don't need one to start. I actually recommend starting with a brand new account for your business. The system is built to help you attract the exact right people going from zero. That's the goal. Just remember, every objection you have has already been answered by someone inside our community that at some time felt exactly like you. Don't you think that you could probably learn a lot from being in a community of 61,000 heart-centered people? Absolutely. But here's the thing that you really need to understand. The shift in the way people make money now has completely changed. And it's changing even more into this shift. 5.3 billion people online globally right now. 6.3 trillion is projected to spend online in global sales. Matter of fact, let me ask you in the comments, how many of you have bought something online this year? How many of you have bought something online this year? Yeah, look at the me's, right? Okay. Millions are actively searching for ways to earn from home. The audience needs this solution is larger now than it ever has been. So why is that? It costs a lot of money to live. The layoffs are higher than they ever have been, or people are sick and tired of their job. They're looking at, I don't have enough money to retire, and they're looking for another way. They're looking for a better way. And going global is the way because the global world, the global industry is not going anywhere. See, you aren't just buying a business, my friend. You are learning transferable skills, digital marketing, automations, and attraction marketing that no one can ever take from you. This is an investment in your own education. So you will never be a door greeter at Walmart. So you will never have to sacrifice time away from your family. I'm so passionate about helping people see that in today's world, there absolutely is a better way. Here's a phenomenal example. In 13 days, she's made 4,300 as a stay-at-home mom. She was boating when this came in. I actually asked her if she could talk today. She goes, I can't. I got plans with my family. I'm like, this is what I love because she has people on here now. Her business is working for her, and she is doing the same things that she absolutely loves. And again, he works a full-time job and he was able to make 6,900 in 9 days, not because he got on the phone, not because he DM'd, but because of his automated system that is out there working for him. And you have a community in your corner. I love what Tina said. Oh my gosh, everyone is so helpful and uplifting. They seem as happy as I am when I succeed or accomplish something. and always ready to give advice. I love it here. It feels like home and family. That was always my goal when I created this program. How can people feel part of something? I know what it's like to hustle and grind in your own home by yourself, trying to build something to change your family. Community is everything. Yes, you are in business for yourself and going to make 100% profit, but you're not in business by yourself. This is a complete quiet income system. Now, let me share with you the why I use the word quiet, because you don't got to go online and get loud. You don't. You literally can quietly build this business from your phone with a few apps on your phone from anywhere. Because the business model, it's pre-built automations and you earn 100% profit. So it's always going to be working for you with no monthly expenses. The training, step-by-step digital and attraction marketing training, support, 3 weekly live mentor calls. Now we have 61 plus thousand members in our community. This isn't just pieced together, my friend. It's one system built to work as a whole. You are already trying to depend on one paycheck, right? You're trying to get more money coming in. Are you ready to stop depending on one single paycheck and start building skills that you own for life that can unlock income? Let me know, yes or no in the comments. Are you ready to learn the digital skills, understand what it takes to build a successful online business so you can leave a legacy for your family? Yes, it was so important to me as well. Now, I want to introduce you to the Legacy Builders program. Okay, there is actually 5 different ways to get started. And I'm going to share with you why 5, because we know not everybody has the same goal. We know not everybody has the same dream and has the same desire. We know not one program fits all. So we have our Legacy Builders bundle pack where everything is bundled together. You get 10 income streams. You get the most innovative AI training and support. You get all the Legacy Builders program, the bundle pack, and the digital mastery unlocks UGC and brand deals and TikTok shop if you want to learn that as well. But the bundle pack is a one-time investment of $1,400. You get one customer and you're in profit mode. Do you realize all you need? Remember, there's 5.5 billion people. All you need is 72 customers, and you have made 6 figures in the digital space. How many of you, if you could get 72 customers and make 6 figures, how many of you that would make a difference in your life? Let me know in the comments. Okay. Then we also have our Legacy Builders program. $900. You can get it in Spanish or English. It still unlocks 4 income streams as well. And then we have our digital mastery. It still unlocks 3 income streams. Our passive daily pay blueprint still unlocks 2 income streams. And our launchpad still unlocks 1 income stream. It's a great way to launch your business. It truly is, right? Now, I want to show something to you. And I want to show you, this is what our community looks like. So once you purchase your program, okay, you decide which one's the best fit for you. The moment you purchase, you're immediately taken to pay your website. It's either a one-time $69 fee or $39. The difference, the 69 is for the bundle pack, and it unlocks 2 websites in 2 languages. And then the other ones are a $39. After that, you don't have any other expenses except you're going to spend, I think it's $2 or $5 and get your own domain to brand you. That's it. Then you get immediate access to our community. Now I want to share this with you. Because guess what? When you get started today, this ends tomorrow, by the way, but when you get started today, your name is going to go in a drawing for a $500 Amazon gift card. Now, if you live in a country that doesn't have Amazon, we will just PayPal you $500, okay? But I want to show you, this is how explosive our community is right now. Oh, not this, sorry. So this is just this week. Look how many new members. Remember, all you need is one customer to get in profit mode. Look at all the new community family members that have joined this week, right? But look at all of the community members that have introduced them and bringing in customers. So does it work? Yes or yes. Are people bringing people in? Yes or yes. Are people getting customers? Yes, because they're learning the skills. Is that not absolutely amazing? That's in a week. This is what I love, because when I did network marketing, I just seen a few people making a lot of money. I love here that there's a lot of people making an income. It shows you no matter where you live in the world, no matter what you do, no matter your background, if you're willing to be coachable, willing to be consistent, you can make this work. It's in any business, right? But this is what it looks like inside of here. I love this because I want to show you this because it's not just about selling digital products. She took the skills inside of here. Now she has her own podcast. Is this not cool? Because of what she learned in here. Now she has her own podcast. I asked her to put it in here because I want to check it out. That's pretty awesome, right? That's what I'm saying. You learn the skills you need to have your own successful business. Here's another one I wanted to show you that I absolutely love this as well. Okay. Started the day with 600 plus 200 during my live and 100 yesterday. If you think this business is only about reselling, you're missing out. I learned how to start my own community, build it, and now I'm earning through affiliates as well. I can never thank myself enough for taking all of the risk. Heart is so full. She's on fire right now, but she has multiple income streams because she was willing to learn the activities. Now, one question that a lot of people say, is it saturated? Okay, let me share with you. If you click here, this is the map of our community. See how global we are? Is that not fun? To be in a community of over 61,000 people globally like this all over the world. Is this not fun? Like we are literally all over the world. No matter where you go, we are all over the world. It will pop up here. We're in Australia. We have quite a few actually in Australia. So it's not popping up yet here. My computer's going a little slow, guys. Hope I don't lose internet. Be prepared, Celine. But yeah, so we're literally like all over the world. So the opportunity is absolutely amazing. South Africa is on fire that I'm going to actually be going to South Africa and touring South Africa to three different places in South Africa in March of 2027 because I want to spend time with my community family in South Africa and do live events there. So if you guys are in South Africa, I can't wait. We're going to start planning it. But that's just what you get to be part of. I want to show you this. Here's our calendar. If you click here, let me go back to this is look at the training calls that you get all the time. Look at this. If your mindset isn't right, we have Laura St. John. You guys, she is a well-known mindset coach. She comes in here and does mindset training. But look at this. Every Monday there's a call. Every Tuesday we have webinars every week. Every Thursday we have a call next week. Look, we had a LinkedIn training last month. I mean, we always have different trainers come on. If you're someone that would love to learn how to go live, we had somebody that teaches you how to go live training come on. We have Daryl Hannah inside our community coming on, I think this coming Thursday. So you're always equipped with what you need to be successful in the digital world. So this is what it looks like when you get the program. I just wanted to show you. We do it in phases, right? Phase one, the foundation, how to become that CEO, get the mindset and clarity behind your business. Attraction, how to get attention and build awareness. Again, this is for any type of business. Phase three, engagement, build trust and relationships. Phase four, conversion, how to turn engagement into income. Phase five, leveraging AI made easy. Phase six, monetize and multiply, how to add additional income streams. We have additional training and we do live calls every week that you get access to the replays. I want to show you this. This affiliate marketing and partnership is you watch this, you are going to learn how to make six figures in digital and affiliate marketing and how to stack income streams. People that go through it, they're like, this is absolutely brilliant. You're going to learn how to launch and create your own multiple income streams as well with the reoccurring income. By the way, I highly believe everybody do that, right? You get all of this, even TikTok shop, UGC brand deals, everything you is inside of here that you need to build a successful business in the digital space. Now, what I want to do real quick is I want to pass it over because I'm just a gal in Kansas. Right? Never in my wildest of wildest dreams that I think me just creating 3 short form videos every day, that one of my content would get pushed to South Africa. And it did. I never thought it would create like such a ripple effect that it has created over there in South Africa. So what I want is I want Alana to come on here and share her because she's seen one of my posts one day. So Alana, are you with me, my friend?
Hello, Michelle. Can you hear me?
Yes, how are you?
Hello, I'm fine. Happy everybody. Welcome, welcome. I'm so excited to have you here and thank you for letting me speak tonight, Michelle. I'm so excited. And when you said you thought that you were too old, oh my word, that was me. I was 51 years old when I found this business. I was like, oh my gosh, I think my life is over. But I'm so glad I said yes to this business. Hello, everybody. Welcome. My name is Alana. I'm a single mother from South Africa here in Cape Town. And yes, I was scrolling on TikTok, and I'll just tell you, what happened to me is after COVID, I got into a situation where me and my daughter, we were living in a one-bedroom flat, and I couldn't pay my rent, and I had to phone my sister and ask her help with rent. And they quickly had to brainstorm, and they bought a house and put me and my daughter and my mother in the house, and that was me at 51 years old. I was back with my mother, and I cannot tell you how degrading that was for me because I always had to look other people in their eyes to help me financially. I was constantly waking up in the morning, thinking, who am I going to ask today to type help me financially? So that for me was one of the I've got so many stories to tell. We can sit here the whole night. You're probably going to ask me, what are you still doing here, Lana? I have lost jobs. I have tried multi-level marketing. I've literally tried everything on the internet, and I'm also not tech savvy. And then I was scrolling on TikTok as we do, right? Because I wanted to forget about my problems. It made me feel a little bit better, but I also had the guilt feelings. And then one evening while I scrolled, this beautiful Michelle came on my For You page, and she said, and she's kind of my age as well, and she said that she's made this kind of money. And I was like, you must be joking, woman. You're telling me 2 hours a day and you made that so much money. So I was very skeptical in the beginning. I kid you not. So if you're skeptical, I understand. I understand that you're skeptical because, when you're here 2 hours a day and you're earning dollars, that's a lot of money for us here in South Africa. But you know what? I was just so desperate. I needed a change. I couldn't. I just couldn't look people in the eyes anymore. I just couldn't. It was soul destroying for me. So I took the leap of faith. And a month later, I remember I closed my eyes and I prayed and I still thought this was a scam. I'll be honest with you. I said, Father, if this is a scam, can I please just make my money back? I took my last bit of money and then I said, if it's not a scam, can I just make $300 a month? I'll be so happy. Guys, I literally had two $300 sales on Tuesday plus $100. I literally made $700 on Tuesday. I still have to pinch myself. And the rest is history. I plugged into this business. Within 20 months, I made my first million, and I still have to pinch myself. And I just want to tell you tonight, it works. It really works. This business is so step by step, and that's what I needed. I not tech savvy. I didn't grow up with social media. I'm a Gen Xer. I knew nothing. But this business just took me step by step, and I just felt so empowered. I remember setting up, well, the website was done for me, but just it's like um, just attaching everything to it, everything. And I watch a video and I'll stop it and I'll go do what they tell me, and then I'll watch the video again and I'll stop it. I never felt so empowered. Promise you, never in my life. And I'm the first millionaire in our family. My sister married very rich, happy for her, but I'm so proud. I could say, and bless my dad, I'm sure he's looking down now saying, well done, on my child, because I never thought you should get there. But yes, I promise you, this is the most amazing business. It's really step by step. If you think you're too old, if you think you're too young, if you think you can't, please, you can. I'm telling you, if I can do it, then anybody can do it. So this is a business that you can, exactly what it says, build a legacy. That's what I want. I don't want my children to have to want to look after me when I'm too old. I want to leave them something. And my she's already doing stuff with my program. And she's also starting to earn, she's 17 years old. I'm just so proud, really. So, guys, thank you for listening to my story. Thank you, Michelle, for inviting me.
Thank you for
And
being here.
yeah, just go
Real
for it.
quick, Alana, Carla asked, how long have you been doing this?
Carla, I started October, end of October, so November 2023. I started. So it's just under 3 years now, yes. So, but you know what I made? I made my money back in the third week. I remember, I can I go on, Michelle? I won't take too much
Yes,
time.
absolutely.
We
Yes.
we we went away for now. I had this friend, right, that always used to help us. Sundays he'd come and fetch me and he'll take me to a store to buy us groceries for me and my daughter. Because I could only pay the rent and the electricity. The rest of the month I had no money left. So he took us away for the weekend and we I couldn't even afford a coffee. It was the end of it was the end of October, November, yeah. And I had enough money to buy my second program. And I remember driving back, and that was on a Sunday. Now, Sundays used to be the worst for me. It was like depressing because I knew tomorrow I've got to get on that hamster wheel again and do whatever I have to do all over again. And he was sitting next to me. I don't know what happened. I just remember I saw all these mountains, and I just decided that's it. I've had enough. And I closed my eyes and I went to Michelle's emails and I closed my eyes and then I purchased that program. I didn't tell him because if he knew, he would have been so angry with me taking my last money because he bought the groceries for me. Anyway, I never told him. And 3 weeks, and I did what I had to do, and I blocked everybody. I didn't want anybody to see me doing what I'm doing. And then we went for lunch on a Saturday. He took me for lunch. I didn't tell him. We had our lunch, and as I walked out, it was just after 1 o'clock. I looked on my phone, and there was that notification that I made my money back. I was like, no way, this cannot be it. So yes, in my third week, I made my money back. And from there on, I promise you, it's just coming in because you need to just be consistent. That is the name of this game. Just show up. And the best thing is helping other people. I promise you, if it's a win-win. Like, where can you get something like that, you know? But
Yes.
anyway, yes. So, guys, thank you so much for listening to my story. Thank you, Michelle.
I love that. I love that. And you guys, I want to share something with you because you are almost, I think, almost getting daily paying customers. If not, if
I
you skip a
am.
day, like
I
the
am.
next day you'll get like two or three.
Correct. I am literally getting daily pay. I was like, and I remember at the beginning, I saw people posting like they're making money while they're sleeping. And I was like, ah, come on, what's that about? This must be a
Right.
joke. Like you just said, these are not paid actors. And I was like, and then I saw people in the community and I was like, oh, please, can I please just wake up to money in my PayPal? And one Saturday morning, it was 4 a.m. My phone is on vibrates when I sleep, and my phone was vibrating. I was like, what the hell? Like 4 a.m. on a Saturday morning. I'm like, I don't even have people or friends that go out joining. I'm too old now. Like people trying to phone me to go join them somewhere. And I looked at my phone, and there it was, a $900 notification. And I was like, no ways. I just made, and back then it was 16,500 Rand in my sleep. Like still, I mean, I keep Sabbath on Mondays, so I don't work, I don't cook, I don't buy, I do nothing. I sit here on the couch. I'm a couch potato. One Sabbath a few weeks ago, I made $100 before I woke up in the morning, and at 5:30 in the evening, the $600 came through. I did nothing. So yeah, it's amazing. It
I
works.
love it. And you're going to be doing a training in our community as well, a beginner-friendly training, really helping beginners. So excited about that as well.
Yes, very excited to do that. Thank you for having me, Michelle. You're awesome. And thank you for everything that you do. We all love you so much.
Thank you so much. I love it. Well, guys, I actually want to keep it in South Africa and I want Bridget to share. She has never shared before. So excited to have you here. I think you can unmute. Yes, there you are. Oh,
Hello, everybody.
hello.
Hello, Michelle. Hello, everybody. Michelle, thank you so much for giving me this opportunity. And thank you, Michelle, not only for giving us this opportunity, Thank you for holding our hands. I don't know how my life would have been had it not been before. Thank you, Michelle, for everything. I'm sorry, guys. Hello, everybody. My name is Bridget. I'm all the way from South Africa. Back in 2024, I was really drowning in debt. I was not just in debt, I was drowning in debt. My house was about to be repossessed. I was separated from my children because I was not able to afford to provide for them. I could not pay Michelle for my two cars. I couldn't pay for them. I had credit cards, I had overdrafts, I had so much debt, and I was forced to leave my house. I had to move back to my aunt's house. She was more like my mother. May her soul rest in peace. So, my life in 2024, I almost lost everything and I lost myself in the process. Now, I used to have sleepless nights because I was not with my children. I was born alone, Michelle. My children are my everything. I don't have a brother. I don't have a sister. I don't have a mother. I don't have a father. I don't have a grandmother. I don't have a grandfather. So I had to move back to my aunt's house back in 2024. While I was having sleepless nights because my children were not with me, I already had summons that my house was going to be repossessed. It was 2 a.m. in 2024 and I was scrolling on TikTok. I was one person who was not searching for ways to make money online. I never searched for ways to make money online because I thought people who are making money online, it's people who have laptops, people who have degrees, people who have certain special skills who are making money online. So around 2 a.m., because I used to have sleepless nights, Michelle, I want to tell you that I'm sleeping peacefully because of this opportunity. So I used to have sleepless nights. When I was scrolling around 2 a.m., it was June. And Michelle, I've been here on TikTok since 2022. I used to scroll for nothing for more than 6 hours every day. I was trying to distress, I was trying to forget about my problems. Then 2 a.m., I saw this lady. She's a stranger, I didn't know her. I saw her on TikTok. While I was scrolling, this lady said, we've been telling you about digital marketing. You guys are sitting in poverty. You know, I was so annoyed. I was like, this lady, how can she be so brutal? We are scrolling on TikTok, we are minding our own business. She's telling us about poverty as if we decided to be where we are. But I thank God, Michelle, that I did not scroll and pass. I listened to this lady. She went on and on explaining the program, digital marketing. Michelle, I got lost in between. When I got lost, but I was captured by the words that she said. She said, digital marketing can change your life. Let me tell you, Michelle, I was looking for change, but I did not know where to go. I had over 2 million debts. It was my mortgage, it was my cars, it was credit cards and everything. I paid attention. She went on and on explaining the opportunity. And what made me say yes to this opportunity, she said, we do not recruit. I was happy. I'm coming from network marketing background. I was recruiting. I did not like it. I'm a laid back person, Michelle. I didn't like recruiting, but I was doing it. She said, we make 100% profit. And she said, the last thing, she said, you just need a phone. She said, I made $1 million in my bedroom. That's what she said. She was staying in an apartment. She said, I've been building this business in a bedroom and I made my $1 million by just using my phone. Then that's when I decided that I need to be part of this opportunity. But my problem, my red flag was, she said, you only need 2 hours to work this business. So I was not sure. Michelle, I am old. I've got 3 children. I've got a 22-year-old. I've got a 14-year-old. I have an 11-year-old. So I didn't want to put my face on social media talking about pyramid schemes. Reputation to me matters. You know what I mean? So when she said 2 hours daily, she made $1 million. I was like, no, I'm not sure. Now I have a friend, she's an educator. I took the video, I sent it to her because she used to call me when she's an educator, but she's always broke. She calls me, I call her every time when I'm facing challenges. Then I spoke to her. I said, please look at this opportunity and please tell me if this is genuine, this is legit. Yes, I want money, but I wouldn't want to go out on social media and talk about something that is unethical. You know what I mean? She did a research, Michelle. She came back to me. She said, Bree, this is proper. I'm also interested. I want to start. Michelle, I did not have money to start. I had nothing. I was 40 years and broke by then. I had no income. I was a stay-at-home mama. You know what I mean? And I said, okay, no problem. I'll try to gather some funds and then we'll start digital marketing. That was June, Michelle. June, I couldn't raise the money. In July, I struggled to raise the money. You know, poverty was very loud in my life. But in August, I made a decision. I borrowed money to start my journey. And I am so happy that I made that move. Michelle, let me tell you, people borrow money for a lot of things. But it was not a calculated move because I borrowed money from loan sharks. I don't know if you know loan sharks in South Africa. We know in Gamela. It's very risky. But I borrowed money because I wanted to change my life. I was tired of being poor. I bought my program on the 20th of August, and she also bought on the 20th of August. That's when I made my first $300. Okay, yes, I made my first $300, Michelle, and I started working. I started implementing in September, zero, no sales in September, Michelle. But I kept on working. In October, it took me 2 weeks. I know my first sale, I got my first sale around the 20th of October. It took me 2 weeks to make 80K. 80K, it took me 2 weeks in October. Then the first 2 weeks of November, I was sitting on 6 figures. And then I started showing up. I started building my business, Michelle. I started building my business. If I can tell you, Michelle, I'm back to my house. I'm in my house now. I'm back to my house because of this amazing opportunity. My children are back. Also, my children are here. He's distracting me. Okay. Yes, my children are here. My son is here. And Michelle, I need to tell you that I'm closer, very close to my 2nd million online. And I always tell people that if I can do it, you can do it. If I can do it, you can do it. Half of the time, Michelle, I'm in hospital half of the time because my son has a condition. So most of the time I create my content while I'm in hospital. And then I also, when I'm home, I thank God that I don't have to choose between making money and being a present mom. Because of this opportunity, Michelle, I have a peace of mind. And I want to tell you, Michelle, next month I created my own digital product as well. So this is basically, it's not about selling only. There's so much skills that we are learning from this business. Now, I want to tell people who are here for the very first time that all of us here, we are your hope dealers. In 2024, somebody showed up for me. That person was a destiny helper. I'm where I am because that lady, she created that video. I saw that video. I was distracted because I thought she was aggressive because she was touching the pain point. But I thank God that I said yes to this amazing opportunity. So I will forever be grateful. If you are here for the first time, don't sleep on digital marketing. It can really, really change. My life has changed, Michelle. I'm no longer struggling. I'm no longer broke. You know, my life is intact, and I thank God for this amazing opportunity. Thank you so much for the opportunity, Michelle. Thank you.
Oh, thank you for sharing.
Can I say one thing? Can I say one thing?
Yes.
Sorry. Those who are here, who are scared to start digital marketing, let me tell you, I was scared to start as well. I had no tech skills. I had no experience. I had no followers. I didn't know how to record a video. I didn't know how to post a video. It's normal to be scared. I want to tell you that start scared. Right now I'm talking. I'm so scared. I'm shaking. You see, I'm drinking water, Michelle. It's normal to be scared. I am a digital marketer. I've been here for the past 23 months. I've been showing up, Michelle, for the past 23 months, promoting the same program over and over again. But I'm scared. I'm used to Michelle, but I'm here, but I'm scared. I'm trying to tell you that if you're scared to start, just start. Just start. That's where everything starts. Because if you don't take action, I'm telling you, time is a thief of, procrastination is a thief of time. Make sure you start your journey and change your life. If it changed mine, this opportunity, it can really change yours. Thank you so much, Michelle. Thank you.
Thank you so much for sharing. I love what you said because being broke is scary, right? About losing your home is scary. And it's like I tell people all the time, like being a door greeter at Walmart at 80 is scary. Like you got to pick your hard, right? But what I love is you did it scared. And because of that, you look how many lives you've impacted. And you're
Yes.
back in your home. Like that's what I love, right? So not only
Yes.
did
Yes.
you change your life, you are the reason other people have a different life as well. You were their hope dealer. I just love that. So thank you so much for sharing it the way you just did. That was so good. And thanks for sharing your story. I love it. Thank
Thank
you for
you.
being here. So good.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Oh, beautiful, right? Thank you for sharing. I love it. Now, I want to take it back here in the United States and I want Christina to share because you guys, she actually, when she did her business, she said, I'm not going to create videos. So, Christina, I'll let you take it away. I love your hair. It looks good.
Thank you, Michelle. Thank you. Okay, so I just have to put that out there. My whole family's home right now, so if I get distractions, I'm so sorry. But what you just said too is so on point, and that was me. I had to pick my hard. I mean, my back was against the wall. And if you don't know my story, I am a regular stay-at-home mom, and I always say I am a regular stay-at-home mom because that's been my reality for the last 16 years. I've been raising 3 boys. And I had a side hustle in my back pocket. And I know so many other moms are constantly searching for a way to bring in extra money, but you are working really, really, really hard. I taught myself how to bake cookies, and I had my own little baking business in my house for about 13 years. And I would work 14-hour days to profit about $30. Like my last year baking cookies, and it's been almost 2 years now that I have stopped baking cookies, but I profited $4,000 all year working 14-hour days, hustling, trying to finish before baseball, football, and like my kids' life. And that was my biggest thing. I wanted to be home. I didn't want a job. My husband, a little over about a year and a half now, was my turning point. My husband, he was working weekends, he was working nights, and if we needed more money, he just had to work harder because I was already doing what I could here. He was doing what he could. Never ever in my wildest dreams thought, well, let me try to make money online. Like it never crossed my brain at all, ever. I'm not a content creator. I'm not fancy. I'm just a stay-at-home mom. And I was embarrassed. I never took videos of my face talking, none of that stuff. So I was trying to find a remote job because I thought, well, if I could be home doing that, I could do that. I got into Facebook groups, and I know there are other people out there that have searched since the pandemic. You're trying to find a remote job. You're trying really hard to find something, and it just doesn't happen. So I did that for a very long time. And then by the grace of God, I was just randomly scrolling on Facebook, just trying to kill some time like a lot of us always do. And this random lady popped up in my Facebook page talking about making $900 milking her cows. She was on her homestead, homeschooling her kids, and she was making milk money, she said. $900 milking her cows. And I'm like, that's crazy. That sounds too good to be true. And I scrolled past it. She kept popping up in my feed because I would hang out on her posts and I would read about it. I got more curious enough about it, so I asked her for information. I entered my email. She said that she was going to send me a blueprint. When she sent me this blueprint, I was confused because I'm a stay-at-home mom. I didn't even know why I would need a blueprint because I'm not building a house. Like I'm just a stay-at-home mom over here baking cookies. So this blueprint, it confused me. And I hope that if you're listening to this webinar and if any of the words that Michelle or anybody's talking about is confusing you, that's okay. I didn't even know what a digital product was. I had no idea what digital marketing was, none of that stuff. I saw this program, I saw this opportunity where I could make a full-time income or even part-time income around a couple hours a day. And that intrigued me. So I wanted to get started, but I was really scared to tell my husband because we didn't have $900 just laying around. And at the time, that was the top program. And I wanted that one because I wanted to learn the most and I wanted to make the most. And if I was going to do something, I wanted that top program. So I was scared to tell my husband. When I did tell him, he was very skeptical. He said, this is not real, Christina. It's too good to be true. It's an MLM. It's a pyramid. Of course, they say you can make money. They want your money. He was so skeptical. But I was reading the information. I watched one of these webinars, and that was my turning point. I heard a man named Daryl Hannah say, if you are coachable and if you are consistent and you don't quit on yourself, there's literally no way you can't see at least some success. I jumped into this program hoping to make $1,000 a month. I knew that $900 program, it came with 4 digital products that I didn't know anything about, but $1,900 worth of digital products. And if I sold one of them a month, I'd make almost $2,000. And that was like that I could stop baking. My husband could stop working Saturdays. That was what I was excited about. No overhead, no monthly fees. I didn't have to create anything. I didn't have to figure anything out. So I ended up finding a way to do it on a payment plan. I jumped in, followed the steps. I knew nothing. I purchased this program and I remember texting my husband. I said, I'm a digital marketer, and I was all excited, but I didn't even know what digital marketing was. I got in, my mom, I remember her calling me and she's like, what are you doing now? And I said, I have no idea. I literally did not know what any of this was. Jumped in. I wanted to do faceless content because I didn't want to talk. I didn't like my voice. I was scared. I was nervous. I didn't want my friends and my family to see me. Got in, I saw what I had my hands on. I saw people making 6 figures and I'm like, that's insane. That's really cool. Never, ever crossed my mind that it would be something for me like that much success. So I just followed the steps. Michelle gives you a video every single day, a 5-minute video that you can listen to while you're showering or driving to work or getting your kids ready for school. Super, super simple. All I did was follow Michelle's steps. Step by step by step. Within 2 weeks, I made $900. It hit my phone while I was making my husband coffee before he went to his plumbing job at 4:30 in the morning. And I was like, oh my gosh, this works. A couple days later, it happened again. And then now about a year and a half now, I've been able to make over 6 figures as a regular stay-at-home mom around my crazy busy life. Sitting on my couch. I haven't even barely plugged into any of my online business. Like, I'm doing a little things throughout my busy day for the last 2 weeks because school's starting soon. So I want to be present with my kids. Just the other day, I was sitting on my couch with my son, hanging out, and $900 came in. Not because I was on my phone, not because I was hounding friends and family to buy something or anything. I set this system up one time, a proven system that Michelle gives you. And I plug in a little bit here and there throughout my busy day, and it continues to work for you. Like Michelle said, as right before I started talking, I had to really pick my heart. We were already paycheck to paycheck broke. My husband, does he need another job? Do I have to go get a job and miss my kids growing up? I had spent $30,000 to learn to go to nursing school. I quit nursing school 16 years ago to be a stay-at-home mom. I wasted $30,000 for nothing. I invested in a $900 program one time, and it's made me probably over $150,000 now as a regular stay-at-home mom that knew nothing, that was terrified, that did not have money to waste. So I urge you, if you are on the fence about it, you have to pick your heart. If you can follow steps, if you can follow videos that Michelle gives you, we're getting ready to start August too. She always does these 90-day runs where she's going to show you every single day. And I got started right before a 90-day run. And that's all I did, Michelle. So I appreciate you. Thank you for creating this, for me finding it by the grace of God, and me being able to be a stay-at-home mom now, creating a full-time income, taking that pressure off my husband, getting out of debt, taking my family on vacation. My 2 best friends are actually here right now, and they live 2,300 miles away, and I get to help. I get to pay for them to fly to see me. This gives you options. It gives you options. So I urge you, get started on a payment plan. You could even learn to pay that off before it's even due, like so many of us do. So thank you, Michelle, for everything.
I love it. Real quick, somebody asked, what did Daryl say on the webinar that made you decide to have the courage to take action?
Yes, actually, it was a replay. I didn't get on live, and the random lady from Facebook, she said, "Did you see this?" And I clicked on it. I'm like, I don't even know what a webinar is. It's like, that's how clueless I was about everything for digital stuff. I pushed play. I put it on the back of my toilet seat, and I was taking a shower, getting ready for the day. And I remember peeking out of my shower, like, this is insane. Like, I heard Michelle talking. I heard somebody from South Africa talking, and then Daryl popped on, and he shared his story going from homeless to 6 figures. And he said, if you are coachable, if you are consistent, and you don't quit on yourself, there's literally no way you can't see at least some success. I wanted some success. I want $1,000 a month. Never in my wildest dreams did I ever think that I'd have $4,000 days when I used to make $4 grand all year, busting my butt. So it's insane. It's really insane. All you got to do is follow the steps, plug in, and you have to have a desire to change your life. If you want it, it's right here.
Yes. Oh, Absolutely. Thank you so much for sharing. And you guys, she's also going to be doing a training inside our community. And how cool. She went from not even knowing what digital marketing is, a webinar is. And so she's going to really help you guys simplify things and just get to the basics of what you need so you can achieve what she's been able to achieve. So thank you for sharing. Have fun with your friends and family. And thank you for taking the time. How cool is that? So what is your next step? Your next step is to get back with the person that introduced this to you, right? And they sent you an email with a PS in that email. Scroll down to the bottom of the email, the PS, click on that. That is their website. You will see the programs that are available for you. Get the one that is best for you. It doesn't matter what anybody else gets, it matters what you want. I do have to share something real quick because we do have the $500 Amazon gift card. So when you get started, your name will go in a drawing for $500 Amazon gift card. That ends tomorrow, but we also have another drawing going on for a $1,000 drawing for anybody that purchases the bundle pack. So if you purchase the bundle pack today, your name is going to go in the drawing for the $1,000 bundle pack and the $500 Amazon gift card. Why are we doing a drawing? It's my birthday month, and I just wanted to do something fun with the community because I see them, they're just so fun and passionate, as you can see. So I just wanted to do something really, really fun because my accountant's like, you know, you can do a contest and give money away and it's a write-off. I'm like, I'm doing it. So that's why I did it. So it's something fun. So hopefully that creates some urgency for you. So you have the courage to take action now. Because what if you did win that 500, or what if you won that 1,000? So that the 500 ends tomorrow. The 1,000 ends when we get 56 bundle pack. I think we're at 39 right now, so super close to the end of that. But thank you guys so much for getting on these webinars we do every week. You can use them as a tool to help you build your business as well. So again, happy Friday, everybody. Freedom Friday. Get back with the person that shared this with you and have an awesome day.